Hey everybody, it's PZwasHere, and today I'm going to walk you through how to transform some of your excess items in Fortnite Save the World. So if you look at your main screen right here, you kind of scroll through the top, you'll see Play, Map Heroes. Go ahead and hit the RB button on your controller. This is again for Xbox One. And you're going to go ahead and scroll over to your armory. In your armory section, you're going to see a box. Go ahead and click on Transform. Now, if you have a lot of items or a lot of transform schematics, you open up a bunch of loot llamas, this is a great place to kind of maybe see if you get something else. Now, you'll notice on your pages, you'll have that little infinity symbol up on top. You're going to have your permanent transform schematics, and then that's the one that's highlighted right there. It looks like it's filled in. And then the one that is unhighlighted, these are transform keys. You'll see a little number on that transform key. That is how many times you actually have that blueprint to transform something. So typically I'll start with one of those if I know I have a lot of excess traps, or if maybe I have a few rifle weapons. And typically if you're going to go to the rare items, you're going to start with the uncommons, get rid of those. Those go up into rare. Once you get a bunch of rares, you can upgrade those into epics. And then you can upgrade those into legendaries. So it looks like I have some rare items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this is where you're going to open it up. Now when you get to this screen right here, you'll see a little LB and RB. Typically the way it's going to work is you're going to want to go to traps, right? And you're going to look down at the bottom corner right there. You're going to see, where is it? You're going to see over here, research points. So depending on how you can actually do your transforms is going to be based on how many research points you can have. Now, if you look at the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see 0 out of 93. So what I need to do is to get to that rare schematic, I'm going to need to get to 93 points. And you'll notice there's point values under each one of these items. Obviously, the higher the rarity, the more the points are worth. Now you notice here I went to the weapons section. If I put in a uncommon rifle or an uncommon pistol, it's only worth 16 points. Now if I go over here to traps, the uncommon traps, it's going to give you a few extra points. And the way it's typically going to work is I'm going to put 5 traps to get a rare trap. So we're going to go ahead and do that now because I do have quite a few extra uncommon traps. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a lot of my greens in there. It doesn't matter which ones. I have all of these as legendary anyway. I'm going to go ahead and hit X. It'll ask you to confirm. You also will get schematic XP at this point, so that is going to be really cool. So a lot of times people recycle them, but you will still get schematic XP. And you can see here we now received a rare wall launcher. Now for me that's okay. I have a legendary wall launcher anyway, but now I'm going into the epic item. So I'm going to see, I'm going to click in, yeah, there it goes, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and click into the schematic for the transform. And now I'm going to be basically looking for blues. And I look for the blues, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough to go ahead and do that. I only need 75 research points. I have plenty of those saved up as well, and you'll just generate those every time you log on. Make sure you're actually collecting those. So I'm going to go ahead and pick a few of my blue traps right there. I'm going to go ahead and transform. It's going to give me an epic trap. Cool. And these traps that it's going to give you are going to be completely random. You can't really pick necessarily the weapon or the trap. In this case, gave me an epic healing pad, so I'm like, pretty cool. And I'm going to see if I have enough traps. If I have enough, no. I'm going to be shy. Just one. And let's go back here. Now we see I'm out of the temporary schematics. So I'm going to go to more of the permanent schematics here. And then I'm going to click on, and I'm going to add some of those green ones in there because all I need is one more blue schematic, and then I can actually make another purple schematic. So it's a little bit of work, but if you actually take the time, you can actually get some pretty cool traps that may round out your collection. All right, so it gave me another blue, totally fine. Now, all the traps that they give you, there are going to be some differences. So if you do get a bunch of traps, compare them. A lot of the perks, they're not always going to be identical. But now I want to go ahead and get up to that. I want to go ahead and get up to that purple level trap. So now I have 5 blues, 3. I'm going to go ahead and add... Oh, sorry, I put the wrong one in. Don't worry about that. If you put the wrong one in, You know, let's just go back in and replace it. Now I'm going to go to my last blue one, hit transform. Oh, cool. It gave me an epic, a wall dynamo. Now that's pretty cool. Now, you see here we have a legendary. Now I'm going to take those epics. Do I have enough epics? Oh, I do not have enough epics. Okay, so in this case, I only have 3 epics, but if I had 5 epic traps, I'd be able to put them in here. It would transform me into a legendary. Now, I do have, what is this? Transforms a set of items into a random soldier. Now, this one is pretty specific, because if you look at your permanent traps, the ones that you've unlocked by doing missions and other things, you'll see here, these are all your permanent schematics. So you can get into here anytime. Again, it's that middle button that's highlighted up there on the top. Where is it? It's up there on the top. It looks like it's a filled-in little wavy thing. Those are the ones you own. These are the ones that are temporary. So if I look at this one, if I turn in a set of melee weapons, I'll get a random axe. Here I'll get a random soldier. Here I'll get a random spear. Random survivor, I may do that one for fun. You see I'm out of traps. This one will give you a random weapon, either melee or... But I'm actually kind of excited. I want to see if I have... So now when I get into it's still going to show me the traps. So I'm going to go ahead and hit LB. That's your survivors. Don't go do those. Those are your lead survivors. Those are your defenders. And here are your heroes. So let's see if I have enough heroes that I do not mind getting rid of. Now I have a lot of blues. I have some greens, so I can convert these greens into a blue. I don't think I have enough blues. Well, I do have... Actually, I'm looking at a lot of these purples. I like a lot of these, so I'm really not going to transform them, but I will get rid of all my greens and my blues. So now what I need to do, so I don't have any other hero schematics here, so I'm going to go over to my permanent schematics. And right here, I could take some of those greens. I think I have some of the, there we go. I have some of the uncommon heroes. I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. Now, if you look at the bottom, it changes. You no longer need the research points when you're transforming heroes. You're going to actually need people, and you can get people by doing expeditions. I'll do another video coming up on how to do your expeditions. I constantly make sure I'm sending out expeditions. Now, the heroes take a little more, so I'm going to go ahead and need 200 people. I have currently 773. I'm going to transform. And then now I have a rare Dragon Scorch, so I can go ahead and continue. This one is a survivor. Now here we go. This one is a hero transformation. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my rare soldiers. And again, I typically don't use rare soldiers, so you'll be fine. Or I don't use rare heroes. I keep it to epic and legendary. Now I have converted and upgraded quite a few of them from rare to epic to legendary. Oh cool, it gave me a Centurion Wildcat. That's actually kind of awesome. I think I have her as legendary already, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if I have enough. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. I have enough to transform. Let's see, at least one more. Oh, but if you look at the bottom, I have a red X there. I do not have enough people. So that's going to go ahead and end that right there. But you guys get the idea. Definitely use the transform schematics. They're fun, especially if you just opened up a ton of llamas and you do have a little bit extra. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you like this. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see. I'd be more than happy to walk you through upcoming videos. We'll go through the survivors. I'll go through my squads. You'll see some of my defenders. And remember, always upgrade those defenders. Thanks for watching. See you soon.